Hi, I'm Leanne, and welcome to this month's blog. You can find this on my website at bluedragonflystrategies.ca under blog. This month's blog was titled My 3 Drives Plus Tips You Can Implement Right Away. I am soon celebrating my birthday, and I am taking the day off. No computers, no being tied to a device. This post has been written and recorded before my birthday so I can accomplish my perfect day. I'm going to wake up and stretch, sip a glorious and strong cup of coffee while listening to the birds chirp on my deck. I'll clip the leash on my furry four-legged buddy and take a stroll, then I'll plunge into the cool waters of a pool. This is my ideal way to spend a day. Spending time such as this allows me the mental space to reflect and think of where I am today and how I got here. It's also when I come up with some of my best and most creative ideas. But that's a story for another time. But maybe you could take a little out of that and think when you're stuck, what can you do to refire your brain? Anyway, in reflection, I was thinking of my blog and my practice. In these, I want to make a difference. I want to pay forward what I know, and I want to inspire people in all things marketing and in marketing leadership. That is what drives me. So, today, I'll share little stories on each of these 3 pieces, and I'll also share tips that you can implement right away. Make a difference. When you work for a business that matches your values, you will soon find that you're not really going to work at all. Instead of work, you're going to spend your day changing lives. Those lives include your own, your coworkers, your peers, your employer, your customers, and of course, your family. I was listening to a podcast recently, and in it, the speaker said how his university professor had him write down 20 values that he had. In a week, he had done this. Then the professor said, "All right, now narrow that down to 10." The next week, he brought back the 10, to which the professor said, "Now pick your top 4. Those are the ones that will help guide you through life." This podcast resonated with me, and I'm going to tell you why. Years back, I was offered a prominent job with a large company. During the initial meeting, I interviewed them just as much as they interviewed me. Through this, I learned that the job was so focused on profit that they forgot about the people's needs who they were serving. So, both the employees and the customers. I learned then and there that helping others improve their situation was a very significant value of mine. That is why I built my career in an industry focused on helping others, and it was the guiding light to building my practice today. Oh, and by the way, I very quickly declined that job offer I was talking about. So, the moral of the story, take time, write down your values. What is it in there? What in the core of it all drives you and stokes your fire? Now nurture it, build it, and let it blaze. What I know. I always think I don't know enough, or maybe as much as the person next to me. So certainly, they must be much smarter, more educated, more experienced, more. I believe this is called imposter syndrome. And then I start to do what I do. Oh, and by the way, what I do isn't work for me. I'm filling my days making a difference. And gosh, I'll surprise myself with the depth of knowledge that I do have. Because if that wasn't there, I couldn't accomplish what I have or what I continue to do. I also have an unquenchable thirst to learn more, as well as to validate what I already know. I frequently post on my socials what I'm learning, or if there is a podcast that taught me a little something new. I've also written a blog with resources for marketing leaders titled 5 Resources for Marketers Learn to Your Advantage. Have a look if that tickles your fancy. And also follow Blue Dragonfly Marketing Strategies on LinkedIn or Facebook. Moral of the story? Never ever stop seeking to know more. And let it be okay if the person beside you knows more than you, because now you have someone to learn from. Certainly something different. Marketing leadership. As a leader in marketing, you need to be on top of your game every day. Marketing has evolved dramatically over the past couple of years, several decades actually, and the demands on marketing leaders have increased exponentially. To succeed, the following skills would be the ones that I would look for or aspire for in marketing leadership. So here they are in no particular order. Have a strategic mindset. Be visionary and innovative. Be collaborative with those around you. Be decisive. Wishy-washy doesn't get the job done. You have to be able to influence others to act. You must be accountable to yourself, but also to hold others accountable. You have to be coachable, be willing to hear if somebody else maybe has something that could help you to move forward. Be authentic. You've heard the saying, walk the walk the talk. You have to be able to be problem solver. You have to think critically. Not everything fits in a straight line. You have to look in a much broader view. You want to be able to invoke and inspire trust. You have to have the willingness and ability to continuously learn. You've got to be flexible and adaptable. You want to lay out your plans to the best that what you know today, but things happen and you've got to be willing to see how can we still make this work. As a leader in marketing, you have got to have some financial management and understanding. You've got to know how to read financial statements and what does that mean to the business and what is the impact of marketing on that. You should have a technical competency and understanding. You got to be able to run all the technology or at least understand how it all works. Having some data analysis and interpretation skills is really important as a marketer today, because they play such a huge role in the job that we do. Effective time management. Oh my goodness, there's only 24 hours in a day, and somewhere in there you have to sleep. And so you need to effectively manage your time so that you're not spending your evenings and weekends trying to get caught up. Project management fundamentals. I encourage everyone to be able to have some of these basic project management in order to be able to move forward, because you'll find that a lot of those skills in project management fundamentals really comes into play as a leader in marketing. And you have to have strong, clear, and effective communication. And I'm not just talking about communicating with your clients, customers, or members. I'm talking about your internal communications as well, with your entire organization, as well as the people that you lead. You must be clear, be effective. So, the moral of this story is have a look at the list above and rank yourself on these skills. The ones that are lower in ranking are the ones that you can focus on for your self improvement. I hope you enjoyed this month's post and that you found value in it. What I hope most is that you take away even one of the tips that I've shared and implement it in your life and your career. Keep on being amazing. I'm Leanne. Now, a little bit about me. With a drive to accomplish high quality results, the marketing work I have spearheaded in business has been recognized and awarded nationally on several occasions. In addition to this, I proudly hold the Chartered Marketer designation through the Canadian Marketing Association. After serving 28 years in corporate finance, I am emboldened into new territory by striking up a business marketing consulting practice that exists to lighten the load of marketing leaders. Having been a leader in marketing, I appreciate the complexities of the job and the many demands that come with it. Whether you're interested in learning more about how Blue Dragonfly can help your business, are interested in joining or learning more about mastermind groups, would like to chat about a speaking engagement, or just want to meet with me, my website is a great way to get started. Connect today by clicking on the Let's Chat. Cheers to a great relationship. Have a fantastic day.